When I first started, obviously, I started watching the Tour. Well, I had to convince my dad to get Eurosport first because we just started standard TV. But yeah, I obviously started watching the Tour and the classics and just fell in love with, you know, racing and the tactical side of things and everything. Just dreamt of like winning the Tour when I was a kid. But then, as I was a junior under 23, kind of thought, no chance I'm going to win the Tour. You know, it's more just trying to be in those races and be competitive at some sort of level. And so to finally, you know, be leading the Giro team alongside Landa and, you know, a team like Sky, which has obviously got all the success it's had, is unbelievable, really. And like I say, as a junior or even under 23, I never would have really dreamt of that.
He's won World Tour one-day races, he's won World Tour stage races, he's been a very consistent and versatile support rider at all levels in the support, and he's won Olympic gold medals on the track. And this was the perfect opportunity. The Giro in 2017 was the perfect opportunity, and at this stage we've made the decision that if all goes well in the Giro, he'll also back up and ride the Tour de France as well.
People can recognise what G's capable of and just how flexible he's been as a rider, fitting into so many different roles. And he hasn't necessarily always been riding for himself. He's been doing a job for me a lot of the time. He's been doing jobs for other guys, other sprinters as well, part of lead-out trains, part of classics teams. I'd say he is one of the underrated riders of the peloton at the moment.
He showed over the years he's been such an incredible help through me in the Tour, and I think he deserves a chance to be a leader in his own right now for the Giro, and it's a great opportunity for him. I think it's that time in his career now where he needs to test himself in this situation. So yeah, looking forward to doing my part to try and get him in pink.
Grand Tours aren't easy to win. There's no easy Grand Tour. You know, there's no easy course in a Grand Tour, and there's no easy field. We wouldn't be sending him there if we didn't believe he was up to the task.
It is strange to be leading the team, but at the same time, it is kind of normal as well. It's kind of, you know, you're doing all these races week in, week out, which, you know, I just remember as a kid, like, you used to be fascinated by them. You definitely do have to, like, pinch yourself and be like, wow, like, it's been some journey to get here.
He's been a big part of all the three Tour de France's that I've won. He's been there and he's played a massive role in all of those. The one certainly that stands out in my mind was back in 2013, the first Tour de France I won. He fractured his pelvis very early on in the Tour, and it was really just sort of 50-50 as to if he'd be able to carry on and finish the next stage and the next few stages because of how much pain he was in. And I think it goes to show a lot about his character, that he really wanted to tough that out and make it through those days so that he could help me get to Paris with the yellow jersey on my shoulders.
One word that Froome would describe me as? Maybe Welsh or something. They're going to ask you like one word to describe me.
What would you say, Chris?
Other than Welsh.
Yes, that's what I said. I was like, I reckon he'll say Welsh.
Good guess. I know he'd think I would say Welsh, but I'd probably say something like tenacious or tough. I really hope that this Giro turns out the way he's planning. I mean, he deserves everything he gets in that sense, and I genuinely believe in him. I think he could be right up there this year.
You know, it's the 100th Giro d'Italia, but you kind of go into that. Yeah, it's the Tour. We're racing the same guys we raced all year. It's just another race, but it's not.